Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Talk to him.
Hey, YouTube. Hi, guys. So today we are reviewing this. Are you holding it?
I am. No. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yes. Sorry.
We are reviewing. You have it?
Yes.
So today we are reviewing this V-part wig.
Y'all,
you know I'm about to slay because that's how I do. I'm gonna show you how it get done, and I'm gonna give you the honest, the real. And yeah, take it away, Karlisa.
Thank you. So today's wig was sent to me by Alipearl, and I want to say a huge thank you to Alipearl for this unit. Look how this wig is packaged, you guys. I had to unbox it on here for you guys so you guys can see the packaging is everything. So in your box comes the wig, of course. You get a pair of lashes, you get a melt belt, an edge brush, some wig caps, and you also get an Alipearl satin bag to store your wig in. So I got their curly V-part unit in 22 inches, and I wanted to show you guys what it looks like fresh out the box, how full this unit is. This is 180% density. So when you first get your V-part unit, this is what the part looks like. It has a piece of thread that's joining the two sides together. So before you install, you just have to cut that. Here's what the cap construction looks like. Of course, it has your V-part, and then it has two clips on either side of the V part, as well as one clip in the back. You get two combs on the sides, one comb in the back, as well as an elastic band. So after I let this unit condition for 30 minutes, I'm going in with my Felicia Leatherwood brush to get rid of that manufactured curl. It was very quick and easy to customize this unit, but I did notice, y'all, that this wig is full. Like, it's no joke. It took a lot of elbow grease to get this unit fully combed out. Not that it was tangling, but because it was so heavy, y'all, after allowing it to sit in the conditioner for some time, that took me by surprise because the unit is actually very lightweight, but it's full. Don't play with her. I assumed that just because it didn't have that top piece where the lace is, that it wouldn't be as heavy, but y'all, this wig is still very full. So once I was done combing the wig out, I'm just going to rinse it, being very careful not to run my fingers through the actual curls because I don't want to disturb them. And this is what the curls look like once the hair is fully washed. As you can see, the curls, they look better than the manufactured curl, and that is our goal. And you get to see the full beauty of them once they dry. So after washing, you guys can see JoJo looks like she's balding. So I'm just going to put some T-pins into the wig to keep it in place while I go ahead and apply my mousse to the hair. I'm going in with my Texture My Way Keep It Curly mousse. This is just to lock in the curls, avoid any sort of frizz, and just keep the hair nice and shiny from all the work that we did from washing. So I'm going in with a nice amount in smaller sections just to make sure that the hair is fully coated. I want this wig to be very defined. If you apply mousse to the hair, it helps to keep the curls defined and avoid frizz. It's not as heavy as gel. I'm not the type to put gel in my wigs. I don't like that feeling, but it allows the hair to be nice and light while still giving it some hold. This way you won't have to maintain your wigs as often. So I highly recommend. So after I'm putting the mousse in, I'm going to be sure to scrunch the hair just to allow the hair to curl back up. This is what the hair looks like after it is all dry. As you can see, it's nice and defined. It's nice and shiny. This is actually my second time installing this hair because I didn't like the first install, but I'll explain that later. So this is what my braids look like. Don't talk about me, y'all. They're pretty old, but you want your center braids to be very close if you're going to use this method because it's going to make it look more natural. I'm opening up the clips before I go ahead and clip them to my braids. If you're using this method, make sure your braids are about medium size so you have space to do this. I'm clipping the wig in about halfway through the braid so I have space to crochet. When people normally do this method, they use two braids on either side, one being skinnier than the other, one being like an anchor braid, the other being where you actually crochet. I personally wanted mine to look more natural, so I'm only using two medium-sized braids, one on either side of my center part. So I'm just going in, making sure it's clipped comfortably, as well as giving it enough space to crochet, and this is what it looks like. I know it looks wild, but trust the process, y'all, okay? And I'm showing you guys that I didn't clip in that back clip. I don't have anywhere to clip it in since I have a middle part going all the way down the back, but it doesn't really matter. So this is what your hair should look like after you clip in the wig. So you want to take your crochet hook, and it looks like this. You're going to open the hook and slide it through your braid. Now you're gonna take 1 to 2 pieces of hair, y'all. They should be very thin. You're gonna wrap that around your hook, close your crochet hook, and then pull those curls through the braid. The same way you entered it, you're gonna pull it right back out and pull the curl through with your hands or with the hook, whichever one feels most comfortable to you, y'all. And that is it. You're gonna move on to the next section. So you're gonna see I left in some parts where the hook got stuck in my hair and stuff like that, just to show you guys realistically what this process looks like. But you wanna be sure that you close the hook before you push it through your braid and hook that curl around. Close the crochet hook again before you pull it back through, because otherwise your hair gets stuck and it won't allow you to pull the crochet hook through. You don't want to knot your hair in this process or anything like that. And that's another reason why you don't want to use big pieces, because it will get knotted on itself as well, you guys. So just be patient with yourself. Don't yank your hair out or anything like that, y'all. But take your time, being sure that you are closing the crochet hook as you pull it through your braid and back out of your braid. That is going to be the key here. The other key is to use very thin pieces of hair, because my first install came out very bulky at the roots because I used thicker pieces of hair. The thicker pieces covers more surface area, but it makes it more bulky and less natural looking because there's so much hair that's literally being pulled in the opposite direction before being laid over the track. I hope that makes sense. But the thinner the pieces of hair you're using, the easier it's going to be to pull your crochet hook through your hair, as well as the more natural it's going to look, because it's not going to be bulky at your part. I hope that makes sense, y'all. Thin pieces are the way to go. It's still going to cover your tracks. Trust me, okay? It's a very simple process. Other people, when they do this method, use the 2 braids on either side of their part, and then they, you know, crochet the hair through one of the braids. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want a whole braid to be exposed if the wind blew. You know what I mean? I didn't like that look. I felt like if it was crocheted through an actual braid, it would look a little more natural. You can't see anything if the wind blows or anything like that, because as long as you cover your tracks, you're good. So this method is super easy. I want to say it took me like maybe 10-15 minutes while I'm taking my time to demonstrate. It doesn't take long at all to cover that part. I was glad when I saw Chef B here on YouTube use this same method, because I knew I wasn't crazy. I'm like, why don't y'all just use one medium-sized braid? So once I saw her do it, I'm like, cool, I got this. You guys are gonna notice I didn't cover the back end of the V part because I couldn't see back there. If I was able to see that myself or had somebody else to do it for me, I would have. You guys get the point. I wasn't really going anywhere, and it was just a small section, so I just let it be. But let's just pretend I was able to cover that back section, okay? Okay. Ooh, that boy is smooth. So this is what the hair looks like once I'm done, y'all, and tell me that doesn't look natural. No, it doesn't look super perfect or anything like that, but it still looks natural. Like, y'all cannot tell me this doesn't look like it's growing out of my scalp a little bit. So I absolutely love this hair. It's super full, but it's lightweight. I just would recommend using some bobby pins, because I didn't use the combs, but I feel like it's not enough. Maybe if you don't have that issue, then fine. I still feel like I need bobby pins for it to be extra secure. But this wig cap is extremely big. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. The wig cap was big, and that surprised me because my head is kind of big. I had a lot of extra space, so I recommend using the combs. I forgot that they were even there. I recommend using the combs in the front, but I also would probably recommend using some bobby pins if it doesn't feel secure enough to you. I wish I laid my edges on the side as well. Y'all just ignore that. But yeah, y'all, this looks super natural. I love how the part came out. If you're not standing right up on me, you can't tell that this isn't growing right out of my scalp. Even with the part that I didn't get to crochet because I couldn't reach back there, it's not even that noticeable. It still looks extremely natural. But yeah, y'all, stay tuned for my final review. Okay, you guys, so that's pretty much it for this install. This was actually really easy. It was easier than I thought. I just highly recommend using thin pieces at the top so that your part is as flat as possible. That is where I messed up the first time I tried to install this wig, but it looks really natural from what I can see. It doesn't look perfect, but I think anybody looking really quickly, if they're not staring and in my business, they wouldn't even know that this isn't growing out of my head. And I think that's so cool. I absolutely love this crochet method technique situation, and I highly recommend. I love it. And takedown is super easy, you guys. You don't have to go piece by piece. All you have to do is unclip the clips in your head, and as you begin to pull it away from your head, you can see where the curls are attached, and then pull those right out. It doesn't knot, it doesn't tangle, it doesn't do any of that, y'all. Takedown it's way easier than install, in fact. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I absolutely love this hair. It's amazing quality. It's super soft, it's super full, but it's super lightweight, and I think that this V-part situation is definitely going to be a fan favorite of mine for the summertime, being that there's no lace to be concerned about, as far as, like, you know, your lace not lifting, it not rolling or anything like that. Plus, y'all, in the summer, who wants to be worried about adhesive sticking to your forehead? Like, that is a struggle in itself. So I highly recommend getting you a V-part wig if you haven't done so already. You can even do leave out if you find a V-part wig that matches your texture, but if you want a complete protective style, this is definitely the way to go. You get a little more air to your scalp as well, y'all. This just gives what it needs to have gave. So I really like this method. I really love this wig. The quality is amazing, you guys. The curl pattern, do y'all see that? This curl pattern is everything. It screams summer, in my opinion. So yeah, I really like this, you guys, and I hope you guys like her too. Let me know how you like this method. Let me know how you feel about this wig, because she's eating. This gives me vacation vibes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this gives take me to somebody's island. Yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions about whether it's V-part wigs in general or just the crochet method. I hope that I was able to explain it and show you guys well enough for you to understand. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it for this video. I will leave the link to this wig as well as my discount code down below for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.